In the last episode, we did some checkpoint stuff. In this episode, I'm going to show you which props you should be using in your tracks for traction and driving surfaces. So this is the number one traction surface, believe it or not. It's just plagued by having to be used in either white or white and grey or white and pink. And there's not really much you can do to avert that. So just chuck this down real quick. And next to it, I'm going to put the one without the sign on top, and it will be pink. Snap in there, good lad. Right, first and foremost, I'm going to drive on this piece. Now this goes for all of these stunt raised pieces. Low traction. That wood sound is your number one indicator for anything you're driving on using as a surface. It means it's low traction. It handles like crap and makes that annoying noise that I hate. So that is a crap traction prop to use. This one, however, the green one, the car actually turns without sliding. There's no noise, and you get those squeal marks. And that's a full traction prop. There's two that you can use because this one is pretty large, and it's the prop to use with the sign on top. So if it has the sign on top, it's a good prop to use as traction. Snap in there, good lad. And it is full traction all the way around. So if you want to use it for building transitions, which I do use it quite often, then you can have the color built into it with this, and you can use any color that's in there. Happy days. Next up will be the funnel ads, which is, I use funnel ads 3, but 1, 2 and 3 work, but out of habit I just use 3. This has good traction, but it's not advisable to be using, especially on corners or things like that. Like this prop is used to like smooth off areas in the vanilla map, potholes, that sort of thing. I mean, it's fine to drive on. It turns, but it has this like weird slidey effect, and when it's wet, it's pretty much zero traction. So if you like to have your races set to current weather and it's raining, and you put these in, it will be bad traction. Next thing to use, which is fine for your stunt tracks and stuff, is this like stunt building blocks. Like I'll use them on the exit of stuff here and there, especially with runoff areas. Like it does the job. Like as long as you're not making corners out of it, then it's fine enough. Like the traction's not terrible. It's not great, but it'll do. So yeah, and then the neon blocks, on the other hand, although they're similar, they're a little bit more slidey, and for some silly reason, and I don't know why, but even the grids in them will sometimes create hitboxes. I don't know why that is, but like you can be driving on them and then bounce, or if stunt racing or something, if you pile into it like a bit on the nose, you will just get hitboxed. So don't be using these unless you know the area that you're covering is runoff or something. The other good props to be using are these, which are the track garages, like perfect traction on top, just like the stunt race grid with the sign on top, and this one. Like these, I do have a video explaining these, but I'm not talking in them, so, but I will link that in the description, as to how to use them to blend into the vanilla road. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the traction. I always would advise to always do what you can to build stuff the right way around, including smoothing stuff off, coming back into the vanilla roads. Just try and keep it exactly like this. Like, I don't really know why I'm building this now, but just pointing this out, really. Check out the traction video also. Or am I talking about the traction video? The transition video. There is a transition video. But yeah, like you can use flip props to smooth stuff off, and that's fine. But like I said, just be wary. Don't be using flip props that are going around corners. And I think that's going to be it for today. Just a quick one with the traction props and what best to use. Next video will be an Apex prop one, which will probably be out in 2 days. And as always, if you enjoyed it, give us a like, subscribe, and share with your community. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.